National Mall has been a platform for social change in the United States for over a century. It has been used to host rallies, marches, and protests of all kinds, serving as a catalyst accelerating social changes across the nation. Throughout the country's history, the National Mall has been the location of many historical moments. It was one of many locations which saw protests against the war in Vietnam, expressing the frustrations of a nation plagued by the fatigue of war, the largest of which saw 600,000 people gather to let their voices collectively be heard. It was here that Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, greatly advancing the civil rights movement, one of the most poignant moments of social change in the history of the country. These are only a few of the many times people have gathered together on the mall to advocate. People have championed every cause imaginable on the mall, civil rights, anti-war movements, and many more.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
More recently, the mall was used for Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert's rally to restore sanity and/or fear, meant to bring sanity and reasonableness back when the political scene is dominated by extremists, such as the Tea Party, to send a message that the people in government need to calm down and work together, not fight each other over every detail. It was a rousing success, with some estimates placing over 250,000 people in attendance.
So, what exactly was this? I can't control what people think this was. I can only tell you my intentions. This was not a rally to ridicule people of faith or people of activism or to look down our noses at the heartland or passionate argument or to suggest that times are not difficult and that we have nothing to fear. They are, and we do. But we live now in hard times, not end times. And we can have animus and not be enemies. But unfortunately, one of our main tools in delineating the two broke. The country's 24-hour Politico pundit perpetual panic conflictinator did not cause our problems, but its existence makes solving them that much harder. The press can hold its magnifying glass up to our problems, bringing them into focus, illuminating issues heretofore unseen. Or they can use that magnifying glass to light ants on fire. And then perhaps host a week of shows on the sudden, unexpected, dangerous flaming ant epidemic. If we amplify everything, we hear nothing. There are terrorists and racists and Stalinists and theocrats But those are titles that must be earned. You must have the resume. Not being able to distinguish between real racists and Tea Partiers, or real bigots and Juan Williams or Rick Sanchez is an insult, not only to those people, but to the racists themselves who have put in the exhausting effort it takes to hate. Just as the inability to distinguish terrorists from Muslims makes us less safe, not more.
Having a stage like the Mall that impacts the country on a national scale is imperative to social change, especially in large countries. The problems caused by the lack of such a thing can easily be seen in one of the books we read in class, The Handmaid's Tale. There is no such thing as the Mall in the world of The Handmaid's Tale, and this is one of the reasons the Republic of Gilead was able to occur. One of the first things a totalitarian regime does to take control is to cut off things like the Mall, and we can see this in The Handmaid's Tale. The public gets together for executions, showing the grisly fates of those who protest, rather than having a free space like the Mall specifically tailored for organization and protest. Such a space is essential for social change. Without this, and rallies such as the one we were lucky to attend, we would not be able to move forward as a society.